Impressive.
Yep.
Right there.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and officially call the meeting to order. If everybody'd like to stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Hey, I'm here if anybody, if you
Oh,
can
hi,
hear me.
Jason. We didn't know if you were gonna get in. You can go ahead and take over.
All right, well, thanks for starting the meeting. I guess we'll move to approval of the agenda.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Been moved in second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. Action items, awarding of moving contract with Help You Move.
I'll make a motion to approve the awarding of moving contract with Help You Move. As presented.
And I'll second.
So I have some
Okay, we got
questions.
a mo-
Oh, go ahead,
oh,
Jason.
Go ahead. Nope,
The
you're good.
The contract's not filled out. On the page it says household goods bill of lading.
Lady.
Thank you. There's parts that's supposed to be filled out by the district regarding consumer guide, that's kind of de minimis, but estimates, loss and damage protection valuation, and storage. Does anyone know what those, it's not filled out. Do we know what the selections would be before we can approve the contract?
Have to go get it.
Craig's grabbing it really quick.
Peggy and Jeannie, do you have it in front of you? Jason, I can read it. It's a selection for consumer guide that, we've gotten a copy of the consumer guide. That's the part that's de minimis. Next says estimates. The customer must initial the option selected. And there's 3 choices. I can guess as to which ones I think it's going to be, but we need to know. Local moving by the hour with some explanation of that. I understand the shipment is moving under a binding estimate. That's the second option. Third, I understand the shipment is moving under a non-binding estimate.
Okay. Please. I'm sorry, Elisa, could you say that? I'm a visual. Can you say that one more time?
Can you look at Matt's copy?
Yeah.
Would that help you?
Yep. Okay, under where it says estimates, consumer guide estimates. Must initial the options choice. Okay, option selections. I see that. Okay,
Yeah, the thing's there.
okay.
I would think it would be the second one. I don't know. Did you talk through any of that? Just talk about this one. Yeah.
Loss and damage protection, customer base value protection.
We're almost there.
Cost coverage. I can call it back. And return call.
So do you want Craig to try and call him right now, or do you want to approve it and then us to represent it to the board after we talk through the details? I think the big piece is that the price of the estimate is kind of what we're after, and not exceeding that.
Right, but that's important to have that filled
Yeah.
out on this contract. So, I mean, I think, as a board member, we have to, do our due diligence. And
Sure.
I would not approve a contract without it being completely filled out. So we need the estimate portion and the loss damage protection valuation.
Okay.
Try to call speed mover guy.
Well, and then the
Yeah.
storage. And it says, initialed by the customer. We're the customer. I mean, who read it and reviewed it?
Craig got this on Friday, and because it was basically pending board approval, we haven't filled any of it out as of now. So
Who met with Help You Move?
was it
Brian,
Brian Aberg,
maintenance guy.
maintenance and grounds director? Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to move this over. Get my email.
Okay, so he's trying to call him and get a hold of him. Craig is.
Yeah, it's this one and this one, yeah.
Is Craig one international, is that or Brian?
That's what we'll figure out. Brian, initially, this one.
And they're not keeping anything in their storage for us, correct?
No.
Okay, so the storage doesn't apply. Consumer guide, I mean, I'm sure somebody got it and reviewed it. I'm hoping somebody got it and reviewed it because we're supposed to initial that. But yeah, the estimates and the loss and damage.
Just call him right here. Hey, Steve, this is Craig, Prosser Schools. How's it going? Hey, I got a question for you on this bill of lading. Can you talk for a minute? Okay. On the bill of lading, there's 3 different options. Number 1, local moving is by the hour. Number 2, the shipment is under a binding estimate. Number 3, the shipment is under a non-binding estimate. I would say that we would need to initial the second one. Do you agree with that? Yes. Household goods bill of lading. Right.
Assuming that we do everything non-binding, meaning it's a straight hourly service based on preparation, volume, access, and whatnot. We have a semi-contract, so to speak. That we're doing.
So are you saying it's the third one then? It's a non-binding estimate?
Well, it's kind of a hybrid of both, right?
Because we're having the board meeting right now and there's some questions on that those weren't initiated.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you guys usually have the term of the contract. I came up with that. We're in a hybrid situation of both a binding and a non-binding. I guess guess we can say that it's a binding contract because we do have a contract.
Okay? You okay with that?
But there is a non-binding aspect of that, meaning that if the scope of the job change, obviously, there are costs of overruns.
Is that, weren't there those 5 days that were kind of built in for that?
Well, yes and no. I mean, if you guys throw more, the stuff that Brian says that we're supposed to get done, don't get done. We have to pack the school up, like happened in some
We
cases
can handle
last
that
time.
in-house.
Those
And
things
so,
are not within the scope of the job. Yeah.
yeah, well, then we'll just monitor it.
Yeah, we'll
and
just monitor
make sure
that,
it
I
doesn't
guess,
go
Steve.
over.
So we're gonna initial, it's a binding estimate. You're good with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then on loss and damage protection evaluation. Replacement cost with no deductible, with a $300 deductible. A basic value protection, I released a shipment for a value of 60 cents per pound per article. What do people normally do on that?
You get protection from Washington State. We have to provide 60 cents per pound per item. And that doesn't cost you anything. I guarantee everything 100% above and beyond that. If we did insurance, it's done by weight, and honestly, estimating the weight of what we need is probably impossible. So what I do is I guarantee everything 100% with the exclusions of there's some exclusions like electronics that we move if they come intact, the internal mechanisms on that is not within our scope. Anything that you guys pack, it's not covered by us since we didn't pack it.
So do we need to come up with a valuation estimate total? And it looks like it. So would you say then basic value protection or replacement cost?
Like I said, I guarantee everything 100%. But there are it's up to you. I mean, most customers don't pay anything. You guys would have to pay out of your pocket insurance to pick the second or third one. I don't charge customers for insurance. Because, I mean, if we break a desk, and you want to replace, we can figure out how to do that. And I can put together an insurance and then it explains these things. You get basic value protection regardless. That's at 60 cents per pound per item.
Okay, well, let's choose that one yet, but then we probably had to let's put a valuation on it. I mean, because we need to do that, don't we?
Not if we release it at 60 cents per pound per item.
So if we do the first one, we don't need to do a valuation?
Correct.
Yeah, I guess because it does say regardless of the actual value. So we're going to initial the first one then. Okay. And no storage, right?
Correct.
And then I don't see anything else that we need.
It's just the same company that we used last
So let's just see if that will,
year.
I'm going to take you off speaker and hang on if you would, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I initialed under estimate 2 and loss damage protection, the first one.
Okay.
I don't know if they can see you.
Jason should be on there. It's the little, yeah. Yep, okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, and so it was the second one and the first one on those.
The second one and the first one.
Under estimate? No, sorry. have a school board meeting while I'm listening. talking to you.
Underestimate and then loss and damage.
Right.
So the first one in the first box,
Under estimates, as I understand the shipment is moving under a binding estimate.
The second box
Okay.
under estimate,
yep,
and
the first box under loss and damage protection.
okay. And that's it?
That's it.
I would think, in the future, this should have probably been done prior to this meeting. So let's just reference that for next time. We look at contracts. And I don't know, is Lisa still on?
No, she had to go.
Okay. So I guess with that, and then I'd ask that maybe you send that completed copy out to us in an email.
Yep. Yeah.
But so we've got a motion and a second to approve. Hold on, let me get back to the agenda. To award the moving contract to Help You Move. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
I,
Email it to you.
Aye.
That sounds good.
Aye. Motion carried.
Sign it, send
Okay.
it back. Sorry for the hassle.
Just for
right.
the
Thank
sake
you.
of that, I know that there was some confusion with this. And so basically, we were asking for the ability to execute the contract. And so we didn't want to bring it to you already executed. And,
Oh,
in advance of your approval, bring it to you as a complete document and say, we already signed off on this. And so, that part of that we're trying to demonstrate good faith on our part that we're not doing
Yeah.
it without the board approval.
Right.
But also that the board is giving us approval to move forward with some of those details as well. So, but
No,
fully
that makes
noted,
sense.
and we'll take care of that next time.
okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I've got, so future meetings, we have a study session on Wednesday, the 15th, 7 p.m. at the library workroom. Regular board meeting, June 22nd, the Prosser High Library workroom again at 6 p.m. Is there any other comments or questions?
No, security meeting before the regular board meeting.
Oh, that's right.
And so we'll see everybody there on Wednesday,
Was that the study session?
Thanks.
before the study session. Yep. Yeah. All right. Today's the last day of school. So, 180 days. we did it.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Yep, we
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
And with that,
We made it through the year. Yeah. So,
that's right. And with that, I'll adjourn the meeting.
thank
all right. Thanks, Jason.
Safe trip
Thank
home.
you.
All right, take care. Thanks. Bye.